Hey there, fellow YouTube explorer. Today, we are diving into the mysterious world of brain fog and uncovering some surprising causes that many people often overlook. Now, I know what you're thinking: brain fog. Isn't that just a fancy way of saying I'm feeling a bit off or cloudy? Well, my friend, you're not alone in that thought. But what if I told you that there's more to it than just a temporary mental haze? What if brain fog could be a symptom of something deeper, something that's often overlooked in our fast-paced lives? Let's find out. First things first, what is brain fog? Well, in simple terms, it's that feeling of mental confusion, forgetfulness, and a general lack of focus. It's like your mind is in a fog, and you can't quite see through it. Now, this can be a temporary state, like after a night of poor sleep, or it can be a more persistent issue that affects your daily life. And here's the thing: it's not just a women's issue, as many people assume. Brain fog can affect anyone, and it's becoming an increasingly important topic in the conversation around women's health, particularly in perimenopause and hypothyroidism. Now, you might be thinking, I've got brain fog, so what? Well, that's the million-dollar question. The thing is, many people overlook the causes of brain fog, and that's where things get really interesting. So, let's dive into the top 5 surprising causes of brain fog that you might not have considered. Number 1, and this is a big one, is stress. Now, we all know that stress can affect our mental health, but did you know that it can also lead to brain fog? When we are stressed, our bodies release cortisol, which can impact our cognitive function. So, if you're constantly feeling stressed, you might be experiencing brain fog as a result. But here's the thing: it's not just about feeling stressed. It's about managing that stress and finding ways to relax and unwind. Personally, I think that mindfulness practices, like meditation and deep breathing, can be a game changer for managing stress, and in turn, reducing brain fog. What makes this really interesting is how stress can manifest in different ways for different people. For some, it might be a constant feeling of anxiety, while for others, it might be more of a physical tension in the body. But either way, it's a powerful reminder that stress management is key to overall well-being. Number 2, and this is a big one for many people, is sleep. Now, we all know that a good night's sleep is essential for our bodies and minds to function properly. But did you know that sleep deprivation can actually lead to brain fog? When we don't get enough sleep, our brains don't have the opportunity to rest and recharge. So, if you're constantly feeling tired and groggy, you might be experiencing brain fog as a result. But here's the thing: it's not just about getting enough sleep. It's about the quality of that sleep. Personally, I think that creating a bedtime routine, like reading a book or taking a warm bath, can help signal to your body that it's time to wind down and relax. What makes this really interesting is how sleep can be affected by so many different factors, from our environment to our diet. But either way, it's a powerful reminder that getting enough quality sleep is essential for our cognitive function. Number 3, and this is a big one for many people, is diet. Now, we all know that what we eat can affect our bodies, but did you know that it can also impact our brains? When we eat a diet high in processed foods and sugar, our bodies can struggle to process them efficiently. So, if you're constantly feeling foggy-headed and tired, you might be experiencing brain fog as a result. But here's the thing: it's not just about what we eat. It's about the quality of that food. Personally, I think that incorporating more whole foods, like fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins, can be a game changer for reducing brain fog. What makes this really interesting is how diet can be affected by so many different factors, from our cultural backgrounds to our personal preferences. But either way, it's a powerful reminder that what we eat can have a significant impact on our cognitive function. Number 4, and this is a big one for many people, is dehydration. Now, we all know that staying hydrated is essential for our bodies to function properly. But did you know that dehydration can actually lead to brain fog? When we are dehydrated, our brains don't have the necessary fluids to function optimally. So, if you're constantly feeling thirsty and tired, you might be experiencing brain fog as a result. But here's the thing, it's not just about drinking enough water. It's about the quality of that water. Personally, I think that incorporating more electrolytes into your diet, like through sports drinks or coconut water, can be a game changer for staying hydrated and reducing brain fog. What makes this really interesting is how dehydration can be affected by so many different factors, from our environment to our activity levels. But either way, it's a powerful reminder that staying hydrated is essential for our cognitive function. Number 5, and this is a big one for many people, is medication. Now, we all know that medication can be essential for our health, but did you know that it can also lead to brain fog? When we take certain medications, they can impact our cognitive function and lead to feelings of confusion and forgetfulness. So, if you're constantly feeling foggy-headed and tired, you might be experiencing brain fog as a result. But here's the thing, it's not just about the medication itself. It's about the side effects and how they can impact our daily lives. Personally, I think that communicating openly with your healthcare provider about any concerns you have regarding brain fog can be a game changer for finding the right treatment. What makes this really interesting is how medication can be affected by so many different factors, from our individual health histories to our personal preferences. But either way, it's a powerful reminder that medication can have a significant impact on our cognitive function. So, there you have it, the top 5 surprising causes of brain fog that many people overlook. Now, I know what you're thinking, so, what do I do about it? Well, that's the million-dollar question. The thing is, brain fog can be a complex issue, and there's no one-size-fits-all solution. But here's the thing, by understanding the causes of brain fog, we can start to develop strategies for managing it. Personally, I think that a combination of stress management, quality sleep, a healthy diet, staying hydrated, and open communication with your healthcare provider can be a game changer for reducing brain fog. But either way, it's a powerful reminder that taking care of our minds is just as important as taking care of our bodies. So, the next time you find yourself in a fog, remember that there might be more to it than just a temporary mental haze. And who knows, you might just uncover a surprising cause of your brain fog along the way.